Well, guys, I'm still alive. It's been a while since you've seen me. A lot's happened in the past 6 months, and I thought I'd update you guys a little bit today. So, the first big news is we lost Darlene. So, about 6 months ago, I got rear-ended on the highway and spun out into a retaining wall, and man, I think they did a number on her. They really killed her. She's pretty much totaled. The cab has been busted off the frame mounts, the bed, the front end's been pigeon-toed and all kinds of bent up. I don't think there's a straight panel on her except maybe the passenger side door. You can see the gap, right? See how much she shifted? So, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to Darlene, but she's not going to go away forever. We're going to keep her, and her parts are going to live on because I did the right thing, and I bought 2 more of them. So the first one I'm naming Stormcrow. And Stormcrow is mechanically the exact same as Darlene. See, Darlene was a 4x4, stick shift, long bed. So is this one. This one is a Scottsdale. So it's got a little bit cheaper of an interior, but otherwise, functionally, it's the exact same truck. And it's actually got a little bit better engine. This one has the 305, whereas the other one had a V6. I can't remember, 4.3, 4.7. I think it was 4.3. But the other one is a short bed, 2-wheel drive. And this little girl I'm naming Nadine, and she has the 5.7 liter V8. So yeah, she's 2-wheel drive, she's automatic, but she is very clean. I got her from North Carolina. She's actually an Arkansas truck. She doesn't have a bit of rust on her. All I've done so far is put new tires on. I've lowered the rear 2 inches, and I put some nice new Bilstein shocks. I don't know if you can see up under there the blue and the yellow, right? So it came with a Farm Boy bumper, and it was really heavy, so I took that off first thing, put an original bumper on it, and then I put some aftermarket tail lights. I'm not sure about those. I just put them on because the originals had some problems. The old little wiring circuit board in there and the bulbs. So I just thought, throw those on. They're cheap. Solve the problem for now. Both of them are actually really good running trucks. There's not much wrong with either one. The smaller Silverado needs almost nothing. Just some door seals. I'd like to finish the dual exhaust on it. It's cut off underneath the truck right now. And I put the front shocks on it, and that little thing's good to go. I'd like to maybe one day take the guts out of Darlene, the stick shift parts, and swap them over to Nadine, and then we'll have a stick shift 5.7 short bed 2-wheel drive truck, which would be really nice. Be my little street truck, my summer truck. And then Stormcrow here, I'm thinking, right now I've got a nice set of tires on her, but maybe I'll put some more aggressive tires on her and another set of wheels, and she'll be my winter truck. And since she's already stick shift, if it comes to it, I can take parts out of Darlene to repair whatever breaks on Stormcrow. So she's going to live on, and she's going to keep 2 others on the road. And that's the best outcome I could come up with, guys. All the glass is still good. The engine isn't leaking a single thing. She's alive in there, but her body is broken. So I just took the pictures for the insurance company, and they're going to finally get back to me after 6 months and see how much they're going to compensate me for. I'm just hoping to get at least a few thousand, just because that's what she's worth. And I put a lot of extra parts in her and some new parts, new fuel lines, brake lines, stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to pull those parts off and save them, and we'll keep them in the shed for the other 2 trucks. And speaking of the shed, by the way, I finally finished that thing. If you guys want to go see some home and garden for a second. Matter of fact, there's a squirrel over there in the bush. I don't know if you can see him from here. There he goes. Well, look at this. I built this completely for free out of all recycled materials, just with some leftover plexiglass, some donated solar-powered landscaping lights, and then just a bunch of pallet wood. And what it got me was this great little shed where I'm going to be able to keep a lot of parts from both of the trucks. It wasn't really my intention when I built this thing, but I don't know, life kind of hits you when you don't expect it, and I'm just glad I have this little thing now. So I'm going to keep, my old spare gas tanks, my old wheels, and just whatever parts I need in here, just to keep them out of the weather and in case I need them on the other two trucks. So, and it's also keeping the lawnmower in here and out of the garage, so I've got a little bit more space to work on the motorcycles. So I haven't given up on either motorcycle. I've got more parts in. I'm going to do the red bike restoration soon, and then we're going to get to that blue bike, which is going to take a little bit more surgery, I think. But we do have things going, things brewing. So stay tuned. I've also got a new video coming up on a road bike build, a road bicycle. And I think some of you guys, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, will be pretty impressed by what I put together for not too much money. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking in with me. And we'll keep you updated on the status of Darlene. And it's a real shame, but, life happens, and she saved my life. I walked away from it. So she did her job. We're going to save as much as we can out of her. And her spirit's going to live on in 2 more trucks. So we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.